Hello, fellow nerds on the internet. Today we have a new beta that has a rework for Aquarion, and this came really out of the blue. I have no clue how to say this. I'm very happy that they are currently working on all of these tribes. We will get to see the Ilarion, Polaris, etc. rework probably pretty soon if they are working on Aquarion. Um, but yeah, this is a new beta. You can join it, and then I'll get into the steps how that works. And I just want to cover all of this and play a game or two. We'll see. So, what did they do? Um, let's spin you a nautical tale. So, this is a whole bunch of text, and what it basically means is that my friends, all of these units have a mermaid tail, and they are all amphibious now. All of Aquarion's units can now move on not only the water but also on the land tiles, and that means that they will be pretty epic. But what happens is that they cannot have roads anymore. That doesn't work. They don't get any movement bonuses from roads anymore, and so that had to be reworked. That's pretty cool. And what's more interesting is that all of these land tiles that they have are now also considered to be water tiles. So what can happen is that not only these land units, so to say, can move on them, but also the boats from the naval update can work on these tiles. And you can see a small little detail over here, and that's going to be interesting as well. So yeah, let's get into the next section. There is now cities on a water. That is pretty neat, and how that works is that there is something interesting. If you uncover a ruin on the water, instead of getting normal bonuses, you will get a city. This is insane! Imagine just grabbing a city out of a freaking ruin. But my thing about this is, will there be resources? Because if there's no resources over there, how can you upgrade it? They probably have to think about that. And if they don't think about that, that is going to be just whack. Why do you need a city then? There's probably they probably put some thought into that. I hope, and otherwise we might need to see a rework on the resources with that in mind. So that is pretty cool. You can still get ruin bonuses if cities are too close to a ruin. So that kind of makes sense, right? Now for the new parts. All of this has been new, but even more new parts. So there is now naval units instead of scout rammers and bombers. That makes sense. It's exactly what we needed to happen. So Tridentians, amphibians, and crabs still the same. No changes there. But man, sharks. This guy looks so goofy. He looks so goofy. Oh yeah. This is going to be the thumbnail. Love it. So, there's marine life, which is a replacement for sailing, and sharks are now a thing. They cost A stars, which is kind of costly. They have 10 health, which is not a lot. 3 attack, 3 defense, 3 movement, range 1, dash, float, creep. It's basically a rammer, but it has creep. So, and also, dash. That makes sense. So, that is interesting. Yeah, it's something. I don't know if 8 stars is not too much. I guess for a rammer you would still spend 8 stars, but that would have 15 health. So I would say give them 15 health, but we'll see how this turns out and maybe remove creep. Maybe, no, they should keep it. I think that is pretty interesting. We'll see how this plays out. Now getting into the Jelly Belly. These developers know what's up. I love how they keep implementing random shit and it just works. So these guys are Jellyfish and they are unlocked in navigation. And that is still giving you the ability to harvest starfish, which will be very cool for Aquarion, of course, because that means that they finally have some kind of naval economy backing. And that's what they needed, right? They had some economy struggles, so that's neat. So they're defensive units. They function similar to Juggernauts. They deal damage in the radius around them as they move, but unlike Juggernauts, enemy units that move next to them will also be damaged. So they're pretty defensive, and it even works when you are trading them. So cost 8 stars again. 15 health, okay, yeah, that's kind of logical for a defensive unit. 0 attack, which is weird because they do have an attack value, right? 3 defense, 2 movement, that is neat, and 1 range. Don't know, I guess that makes sense, that is the range. There's just this tentacle thingy. Tentacles, new trait. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this unit is going to work out. I feel like it's just going to die to like rammers and scouts. So, but it only costs 8 stars, so it's something. We will need to check out how that works. And there's no ports anymore because we have cool new units. Love how this jellyfish is almost as big as this shark. In fact, it's with its tentacles, it's just larger. Made you one? Hello? So, no ports anymore. They get 1.5 new aquatic building. So this is an atoll. And it is unlocked in waterways, which replaces roads. That means that they still have markets. I guess that could work. Not too interesting. It's like Samantes mycelium will not only produce 1 population, but will connect cities over ocean, coast, and flooded areas within 3 tiles. 3 tiles. 1 per city, 5 stars, can only be built on aquatic tiles. That includes these land tiles, I'm assuming. So that's kind of neato. We needed those. That had to be done. And I feel pretty good about that. Aqua farms. And here's the half. And yeah, they got added back in. And they are perfect for Aquarion, they say. Look at this shark on the land. That looks so goofy. I feel like these flooded tiles, they would need to have an actual layer of water on top of them, because this looks kind of silly with the shark just being on dry land. Redundant and cluttery, but you can get population from these. Yeah, it's still spawn in the ocean, cost 5 stars, provides 2 population. It's in the aquaculture tech. So that's finally back into aquaculture. That means that it's probably now the right decision to go into navigation first. That will be interesting. And if you want to know how to join the beta, you just need to go into Steam. It's not available for your phone. So you need to right click on Polytopia, the Steam sidebar, and click on the gear icon on the library page. Click properties, head to betas tab, and then use the access code Polytopia beta testers. and then you can enter, and there's even a small discount going on. Small, 70% is not small. Yeah. So let's just hop into a game. I'm pretty curious. Let's just do a creative game with Aquarion. You can see that they changed all of this. Pretty neato. Let's pick them. Let's do a normal size map with just 2 bots on continents. Start game. Alright, so yeah, interesting. We can see that we can move onto all of these tiles now. Let's go over here and train another mermaid, they're called now. Mermaid is gender neutral, according to Mid-U1, so it's, I'm happy to see that. Let's move over here. A lot of fruits and a lot of nothing over here. So it's probably the right way. Oh, they put ocean movement into fishing. Oh, wow. In that case, we could have upgraded our capital last turn. That's pretty sick. I probably should have gone with this mermaid into the water, just because I can. But now I'm going to go fishing and take this and upgrade this city. Take a workshop and a turn. Let's move you this way and get ourselves a mermaid, and that can go over here. And this mermaid can move. Oh, this is so cool. See, this ruin will give me a city, right? So that's pretty cool. Feels like Aquarion finally found a niche that it can work with. Oh, that is epic. Now that is epic. Let's get you over there. Grab climbing. Get over here. I don't know if that will hold, but it's fine. So what else? We can get aquaculture. That still doesn't do much. Aquatism is still aquatism. I'm just really curious about navigation. So whoops! I just bought sharks. They could call it sharkwaculture now. Aquatism. What? Well, that's a bug. That... What? Did they change this? You shouldn't be able to skip technologies, right? This should be... Oh, yeah. Oh! It's automatically upgraded. With a wall? Oh, now that's sick. That is so cool. Okay, forget what I said. They upgrade the city. Did not read the notes correctly, apparently. Let's get ourselves a shark. I want a shark. That is super cool. And these guys can now harvest the starfish. Super neat. If you can tell I'm really excited about this. I think that this is exactly what we needed to happen. Let's get navigation because I can. Gather these fish. Take this city over here. Let's do some exploring. See what's cooking. Go the other way! Okay, so that's annoying. We can move these guys all to the water. That is so epic. That is so epic. I want a gel. Oh, they are called Jelly Belly. They can move 2 tiles. Alright. Let's get this shark going on to a starfish. We can get more cities this way. That is so weird. That is super weird to me. I love it. I don't know how to... I don't know what to say. This is so funny. There's just a random jellyfish over here. And then this shark just ate a starfish. And now it's going into a city. And it's going to kill that guy. My shark just attacked a random villager. Probably will get the news. Let me see. I love these guys so much. They are so goofy. Not even doing anything. It's just... What the heck? Oh, you can also see that these units... yeah, they move onto water tiles pretty efficiently. So, just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's see if we can get another city. Oh yeah, that is so cool. I love this. This guy is so goofy. Oh my gosh. Can we be very defensive with these guys? How does that work? I'm playing like an absolute dingus, by the way. But I'm just trying to find out how all of this works. So don't blame me for having fun. Oh, you see? That's... Oh. Oh. That's pretty neat. I could just walk over here and do this, do that, give him a little slap. That's cool. These sharks feel pretty cool. They seem to be pretty efficient at picking up these starfish. So that's neat. I have a lot of stars. Let's just get riding and look at these waterways, how they function. But I still want some amphibians. Let's upgrade the city before I forget. Okay, so I don't think that this was mentioned, but apparently these cities are level 3. That's pretty good. That's exactly what they... I don't think that is too OP. But I feel like there should be a unit that... Oh, what the heck? Oh, these starfish are great. Oh, that's 20 HP. That guy. Why can't I move over here? Oh, they can't. They can't. Okay. That's good to know. I feel like there should be a unit from Aquarion that has Scout. So, because now we're just walking into fog all the time. And there's not a great way to solve that. So maybe not the shark. The shark feels kinda good already. I would give it 15 HP though. It feels like it should be a rammer, but better. Maybe not the jellyfish shouldn't have that. Amphibian? I don't think so. Unless you make them 5 stars, which feels too expensive to me. Let's get these waterways. Get ourselves an atoll. So how do these connect? How does one connect atolls? Atoll. Water tiles. Water. Yeah. Okay, like that. That's cool. It works. Give me resources. Give me resources. We can connect all of these up. Maybe get ourselves... yeah, we should be able to get ourselves a thingy. Let's get a crab. Crabs are still the same thing. They're just slow units that don't do much. Maybe they should be changed as well. Make them like just pretty strong, because they still aren't as good as juggernauts. I feel like. I love these jellyfish. Oh, they are so great. They're just killing everything. But they can only move on tiles with water. So don't think that they are OP, but they are pretty good for pinning down ports. Well, that's scary. Let's now. Oh, that is even more scary. Let's get this. And yeah, let's get yet another city. And there's no resources around here, so you can't upgrade it. That is unfortunate. Maybe when they pop like that, because these only make 2 stars. That kind of sucks. They should probably just spawn resources around them. That would improve them a lot. Because this just feels bad. Just a city that produces 2 stars. Yeah. Let's see what we can do with some jelly bellies, some sharks, some amphibians. Let's try to get aggressive. It just died. Oh, I love these units. They're so silly. They are so silly. I love them so much. They don't do much, but they're just hilarious to me. I don't think that they're that great actually, but just seeing a knight get killed because it moved into his range to attack it, that was just funny. We should probably still get spearing. Yeah, that's probably the right course of action. But getting onto the land, I feel like that is going to be pretty hard for these units. I mean, jellyfish just die on land. I mean, it makes sense. Bonk. And crabs definitely should have dash. Make them regret playing against Aquarion. Bonk. Yeah, they are pretty strong. Sharks feel good, but they are actually still quite weak. And there's still no way for Aquarion to outrange anything except for with Tridentions. But that still feels kind of boring. Even though, you know, they've been in the game for quite a long time and a lot of people love them. I feel like they're just boring units that lead to a lot of stalemates. So maybe they can change that somehow. I love these jellyfish. They are just slapping people by not slapping them. Let's get this guy. Yeah. We need to get rid of that. Get rid of this. How am I going to attack this city? Probably just with a lot of units, I suppose. Oh, these mermaids. If you can't tell, I'm loving it so far. Might be some small tweaks that they need to make, but overall, pretty well done. These jellyfish are just slowly but surely killing everything. Just a bummer that they can't move onto the land. I mean, they hypothetically language. They hypothetically could, but they would die. I feel like they should be able to move onto the land, but that they would take damage when they do. That would kind of make sense to me. Right, because in that case they should be able to at least do something and slowly push back the enemy. That feels like something a jellyfish could do. It's not like it's a real jellyfish anyways. And they are so slow on the land though. Just hurts. So that might be something to maybe they should be able to like dig a canal. These jellyfish are just so goofy. I love them. I love them so much. They're not the oh, there was only one Yadak city. Get wrecked. We absolutely dominated them. And I'm still checking out how everything works, so that feels kind of neat. But I mean, look at this. We just grabbed the whole bunch of city out of the ocean. There's no other tribe that can do that. That's sick. Feels more like something that flooded tentacle. Feels more like something that the ancients should be able to do. Grab a city out of nowhere. Because, well, we don't know much about them yet, but all of the other tribes were a result of the ancients. So this guy can't go onto a mountain? That's weird. Anyhow, wait, does it say flooded? Mountain does not say flooded. Okay, okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, because a mountain cannot be considered a mountain unless it's a mountain, right? Get some vision. We are actually destroying them. Don't even know why, because it doesn't feel like it. But why then is it that these riders... Oh no, they can't. They are still blocked. Okay. I was about to say. That would make a lot of sense now, does it? So these guys... Should they be good on continents now? They probably will be, right? But still not as strong as Kiku. I'm really curious, actually. I think that they make a lot of sense to play now on at least continents, and of course Archipelago they already made sense to play. But maybe with all of these changes, they could be played on more kinds of maps. But with, for instance, drylands, still feel like Aquarion should not be a playable tribe. Maybe playable, but very hard to play. And I'm not sure if this is the way to fix that, because we didn't change much to the situation on drylands. Except for the fact that, of course, these fields are pretty sick. but you actually made them worse on drylands, because all of this is still doing nothing, and this still does nothing. This still, wait, can you plant? Place them? Okay, you can place them over there. This does something, but there's no roads anymore. So the only thing that they did have going for them was roads combined with archery. That doesn't do anything anymore. So I guess that has not changed at all. But yeah, I'm not too sure about all of it. I do love a lot of these changes though. But Aquarion is going to be incredibly slow when it comes to land battles. And I mean, they should be, right? But maybe not like this. Because how am I supposed to kill this guy? There's no way I can't just do my thing with these Tridentions. Let's find a way to kill it. Could have done it with this unit. Get rid of this guy. We can crab them up next turn. Don't worry about it. Now this jellyfish is just in the way. We can't go anywhere. That's unfortunate. We just need to spam Tridentions all over again. That's still going to be the end game. Makes sense because they are pretty strong. But just really unfortunate that they didn't provide, so to say, a pretty strong end game unit that you can use once you're just done with all of these guys. That's kind of sad. That's their capital. So keep track of that. Wonk. They look pretty strong. Let's just say that is a fact now. We can say that with a lot of confidence. We kill the guys. Okay. So yeah. Little recap. What happened? We expanded not only through the watery land, but we also expanded through the water very early on. It's going to be really dependent on your spawn. If you can play like that or not. So that's quite interesting. We managed to pick up a lot of these starfish. Don't think that is going to be the case in every game, because it's still quite expensive to do all of this. And these cities are only level 2 that you get from a ruin. So, not too sure about this. I love the fact that they have a wall, but I don't like the fact that they're only producing 2 stars. Maybe give them resources so that you can actually upgrade them. That would make a lot of sense to me. What else? Yeah, maybe give them some kind of unit that has the scout ability. That would be kind of neat. Maybe just a cheap unit like the Fichi for Samanti, but that thing doesn't have explore. What is it even, like the scout? I'd say. So something like that can actually scout. That would be nice. Yeah. So pretty neat. Like these changes. Let me know what you guys think about all of these changes in the comments, of course. I did not see this video coming. I had no clue that they were actually already working on this. So that's kind of nice. I hope that they are going to work on the other tribes as well. Especially Aquarion. I feel like they need something back that they desperately need to have. Naval, looking at you. Juicy whale. Anyhow, I think that that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course. Bye!